Hi, beautiful people. It's me. I hope you had a great day today. I had a great day today. I went and met up with Nazi John. Some of you saw my story. I went and met up with this wonderful, kind, sweet angel on earth, Miss Nazi. She's a sweet Afghan lady that she's been here in America for so long, and all she does is devotes her life by helping other people. And now she's been busier than ever, thanks to Mr. Biden and all the politicians. I don't even want to go up with politician sides because they fucking drive me crazy. So we just let it be as that. But so they got us busy. We have about 40,000 Afghan families just got dropped off in here. Some of them they speak English, some don't. Maybe the fathers speak English because they work with the government, or the moms because they work with the government. Some English, but not a lot. So we have to help the entire family. Now, mind you, they have language barrier. They were just picked from a place, the one place they knew their entire life, and they were dropped to a brand new location. So they're saying that it was sudden. They didn't know that this was coming. They knew that it was coming. Some changes were coming, but they didn't know it would be sudden like this. They said that their supervisor said that they will let them know when the time is right. And one day they woke up and they couldn't reach their supervisors anymore. So cheers to that. Anyway, so now they're here. Nazi John is trying to get as much help as possible, and that's why I was helping you guys. If you can please ask if you live in the apartment complex, if you can please ask around Santa Ana area, Anaheim area, Orange, for apartment complexes doesn't exceed about $1,800 because right now the good news is that when they come here they have work permit, they can work, but they can only work minimum wage or the jobs they can because of the language barrier. So that's why I just ask you guys if you can please help me if you do have anything like that. We're using all the search engines to help them find these apartments, but we all know Orange County is hard to find apartments in that range. But if you have word of mouth, or if you live in a complex that you're good with your managers, whatever the case might be, if you can help as much as possible, I'll greatly appreciate it. I know you guys have been supporting me, and I really do appreciate that. And this is very hard time for them. I feel with them. I don't know how many of you guys have been away from your home, where you just were picked up and dropped off to a country where you don't know nothing. You have to start from scratch. You don't know anybody. You can't even fill out your paperwork. And I've been there. God knows I've been there since I was 13. My first transition with the languages happened when I was 13, when I went first time to Pakistan. And I was like, okay, now I need to run my life and go about my life here in Pakistan with no language. But I was so lucky that I grew up with Bollywood movies and Bollywood songs. Shukriya Bollywood. Thanks to Bollywood. So I was very, very lucky to pick up on Urdu language really fast. And I became fluent within 6 months. So I became the translator in my family in Pakistan. After that, I went to Russia when I was 16, and there again I had to learn Russian now. And I'm like, okay, now I'm thrown in Russian. Now I need to learn a different language, and this was Russian. Luckily, again, see why I love my past, how much I love my path when I chose, because I was a Soviet child. I grew up in the war. Russians were there, so growing up, our subconscious is so amazing. It picks up things that we don't even know. Growing up, I used to, listen to a lot of Russians, but I didn't know what they were saying. But subconsciously, I was grasping the language. So when I went to Russia, same thing with Pakistan, I knew the language. I was like, oh my God, oh shit, I understand them. When they were speaking to me, I was so shocked. I was like, wait, why do I understand them? And I was like, fuck, why do I understand these people? But I could. So that came shocking to me. So, but I was lucky enough to those two countries, perfect. And then at that time, I didn't speak English much. Not much, I didn't speak at all. Then I went to Europe, Germany, Holland, London is still English, Paris and all that, didn't pick up on those languages. I was like, can't do any of that. It was tongue motherfucking twisting. I was like, okay, I'm good with whatever I know, which was Urdu at that time, some Russian, and maybe a few words of English. So then when I came to America, I only knew a few words of English, but what really pushed me through the roof was that I put a lot of pressure on myself to learn English was when I took my baby girl, my first baby girl who was born here in 1997. I took her for her first checkup to the doctors, and the doctor was talking to the father while my baby was crying her little eyes out. But I couldn't understand the doctor, so I was like getting choked up. I was like, what is he saying? I want to understand. Like, what is he telling about my kid? So I had to, like, I was like, oh, I need to learn English ASAP. So I did. By I did, I mean, like, I made sure that my daughter, my baby girl, who was an infant at that time, took her nap at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I could literally sit there and watch Days of Our Lives. Yes, people, if you've watched Days of Our Lives, I learned English from Days of Our Lives. I ain't gonna lie. So I would throw Days of Our Lives on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon every day, and she'd be taking a nap, and I'll put the captions on, and I'll be glued, reading the captions and matching it with the lips. So that's how I learned English. I was like, oh, well, and if you watched Days of Our Lives, you know what I'm talking about. It's a very family-oriented show. So I would know, like, how mom would talk to dad, or to a sibling, or to a spouse, or whatever the case might be. I learned that. So I was like, oh, cool, you know? So that's how I learned English. So that came to me, and that was because of my daughter. So thank you, baby girl. If it wasn't for her, I wasn't gonna jump on English so fast. So anyway, I am saying this little story is because I want to let you guys know, the reason I'm telling these stories is because I absolutely relate with you guys. I know how it's like. This is to my Afghan brothers and sisters and the families. I know it's hard that you're here and it's new. You don't know, it's new, brand new place, brand new, everything is brand new to you. But just know that we're here to help you. We're gonna do our best to make you feel home. I know it's not gonna feel home, trust me. It's gonna take a long time to feel home. I hate to say that, but I'm just letting you know. You gotta be real, you know. So, but we are gonna try our best to make them feel home. So, and I want everybody else to know that we're here, and I'm telling these little stories, that every story that I'm gonna share, it's only going to be a life experience for me, because yeah, I can go to colleges and universities and whatever the fuck you want to call it to get degrees, and I have my degree. Thank God I did my 2,000 hours. Congratulations. Thank you. But I'm just saying, like, the life experiences makes you a coach. When you go through every experience in life, from being poor to rich, to losing a child to poverty, to losing your country, to being misplaced, to being confused, to being on a crossroad of your life. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you belong. You don't know who likes you. All the emotions that a human being can experience, I have experienced it. At least I believe so. So that's why I'm sharing, and I want to let everyone else know out there that whatever life experiences we're going through, it's gonna be okay. It's just a second of our life right now. So all we can do is embrace the changes, accept the changes, and flow with the flow of life with the changes. Because if you hang on to this, oh my God, why am I here? What the fuck happened to me? Play the victim. That's not gonna get you anywhere. I promise you. It's just gonna make you stay where you are. It's gonna put you in a depression. That's another thing. People go, right now, everyone is going through a severe depression. Trust me, everyone is depressed. Because mind you, these families are separated. Not all of their families got on the same plane. So mom went one side, dad went one side, brother, sister went on the other side. So, or different countries, you know, so they're not happy. Nobody's happy to leave their country and what they know for that. Like, imagine some of us here, or you, leave America. They've never left America ever before. You've never left California in your life before, and then I go put you in, like, the middle of, I don't know, Arabia or Egypt, and you don't know nothing. You just go ahead and survive. So, you know, it's hard, but you can't dwell on that. You can't sit there and say why and how, or how did I get here? Why did I get here? What's happening? No. None of that is going to happen. It is what it is. It's a circle of life. It's a change of life. We don't, as human beings, we don't like the changes. We like where we are. We don't like changes. But if you go through changes, it's amazing. And I love changes. I love to make changes. That's what makes us grow stronger and a better person. So, and I want to thank you all for your support, to encourage me to speak up and be a help now that I feel like I'm ready, that I can be a help to somebody out there. I did many changes in my own life that I'm very, very happy, and I'm only gonna share what I learned in my life, what changed me, the things I did in my life, as far as, you know, diet change, family change, relationship changes, whatever else that I had to do, peel off so many skin to get to where I am today, and what helped me throughout the process. It's not an easy process. You have to let go of people, you have to let go of things, you have to let go of jobs, you have to let go of things that doesn't, when you walk, you just see life in a different way. And I'm so happy that I'm not sleepwalking anymore. I love the fact that I know now that life is not happening to me. I have the control of making life happening for me. So now that I've learned that, and I know that there's a way that every moment, like I'm creating this video right now, I can create every moment of my life. Once you know that you have that power, you're golden. And I want to spread that, and I want to teach that. I want to teach everyone how to be selfish in a very right way. Very right way, because we as human beings, we have to be selfish. We have to put ourselves first, because if we're not right here and our body doesn't, we don't look right, then we can't help or be there for anybody else. So, and I love you guys for all your support. Let's do this together. We're all in this together. So, much love. I love you. Bye.